Project WET is Water Education Today, and it is an international water education program. It's based in Bozeman, Montana with the Project WET Foundation, and it is for any K through 12 educators, anybody that work with K through 12 students. We have the Project WET Guide 2.0 and other materials, it's activities that teachers can use to go in and supplement their courses.
Project WET is basically for K-12 teachers. It spans the grade level spectrum, and it has a collection of water activities that actually fits into multiple disciplines, not just science, not just necessarily social studies, and there's a lot of possibilities for interdisciplinary collaboration. There is a little bit of something for everyone.
Teachers are learning different hands-on water activities that meet students at their level.
Teachers aren't generally trained in outdoor environmental principles just as a function of our credentialing programs. So it's really helped make it relevant and helped me understand, okay, these are principles that are all around us. We can all understand when we go through the Project WET training, and we can say, you know, we can make it relevant to our students.
My favorite part of this curriculum is really, as I look through, all the possibilities that it gives me to go in different directions. It's not just a scripted, do this.
Project WET allows us to incorporate water education into their daily curriculum and standards that they're already expected to teach.
So I teach continuation school, and so finding things that are hands-on where the kids can get outside of the classroom, I think is very beneficial to them.
The whole curriculum is really great for all of the students because they can learn how, like really early on, how to manage the resources, and then we can use that knowledge to maybe have them come up with creative solutions once they're older and help create lesser effects of climate change and things like that.
A lot of our emphasis is on trying to design activities that get the kids out of their seats. It was an activity called the long haul, and it's looking at how distance can affect people's ability to get water.
One group had to walk 15 paces to have water, then it was extended to a group of 30 and a group of 45 paces, and we had to think about how are we going to get water to these different distances.
It's getting water from point A to point B, you know, and how much water you lose just in the movement of water. So we're talking about getting the water from the creeks or from Lake Berryessa and getting it all the way to Benicia.
We can look at all these different things and get into this whole issue of the human right for water and water equity and access. And it's all from this fun thing of running back and forth with tablespoons of water to start.
One thing that I really admire about Project WET is there are always extensions and modifications in each lesson. So you can kind of morph and mold these lessons to fit your students or your school's needs and the relevance in that current time, which is really awesome to see.
The activities themselves and how they're organized gives me inspiration for how to actually take what I know and gives me lots of possibilities for how to engage students with it.
I think in general I started to think of it as a science-based curriculum, but really as I started to learn more about it and as we got into all of the nitty-gritty of all of the lessons, I realized it's far bigger than science. It's bigger than water. It's bigger than one single subject.
So you've got you know, the art and the science, math, all of the subject areas, they go together. Well, it's important we're speaking to a broad audience, and specifically to an interdisciplinary audience, because I mean that's how we're gonna tackle the challenges of the future.
The individuals that benefit the most from Project WET are the children and really the rest of us in the future.
Students are our future, and we're giving them the tools to tackle these complex issues and create great stewards that are going to continue this lifelong learning so that we can protect this very important resource known as water in this state.